Alright, this is going to be a tutorial on various things. Pretty much the theme is just around your body. First off, as you know, you can toss the Diablo. So, things you can do are kind of a little motion like this. Catch it on one side, toss it up on the other. Or what I was just doing was throwing it up on my left side more so. And catching it towards the right, just kind of releasing it a little bit so that it went up over there. Did a big circle kind of thing. And so, there's different things you can do with that, other than just make a odd-looking circle. And some of those are just like around your leg. Put your leg through the loop that your string makes. And around your arm, which is significantly more difficult, but still doable, and I'll try and show you what that is. So, first off, around your leg is pretty simple. Just, first off, know how to cleanly get that loop I just showed you, where your arm, where you just kind of throw it up from one side to the other, like this. Just kind of know how to do that. You just put your leg through, toss it up. Lost my balance there, but I think you got the gist of it. Basically, leg here, the Diablo came up, went around it, came back down. Just my sticks, string was below my leg. And that's it. That one's really easy. All you do is just have your plane, or your loop clean, where you catch it down here and throw it back up on the left side, catch it on the right, or vice versa, whichever you're comfortable with. Have that comfortable. Like, be comfortable doing that, and consistently. And just kind of stick your leg over it, have decent balance, and go from there. And try getting used to moving your arms more than your body to move over and catch it, because if you try to move your body when you're standing on one foot, you're going to fall. It makes things difficult. So, aside from that, there's the around the arm, which, as I've said, is significantly more difficult. It usually takes me a couple tries, but I'll try and show you here, so make it quick. But basically, you're taking your stick, one of your sticks, and twisting it backwards around your arm, like this, and it comes around from here and down, up through here. You kind of launch it up, catch it, and that's how it's similar to this loop I just showed. That basic loop is that it's basically with one stick reversed, and you're doing that, and then continuing on. That loop is just up here around your arm instead of around your leg, and one stick's reversed. Things you gotta watch out for with that are when you push, it's difficult getting it out of that little, through that little gap that your arm makes. What I do a lot of the time is I do this, and then it hits the stick. It won't even come out because it comes up and comes like this. So this is the string on my arm. It comes into this part of the string right here and gets caught out here. And I try and pop it up, but it gets caught right here. And won't fly out, and it gets just stuck, and then I have to, usually tangled, and I have to do it all over. So I think the trick to getting past that really is having it roll into that little jump. Don't just try and move it around and up, kind of rock it back and forth before you do it, as opposed to just letting it sit still in the middle and then trying to do that, because that way you get it nice and high up on that other side, and you have a good angle to get it through that gap that it makes between the stick and your arm. And don't be afraid when you're learning it to move your arm out like I just did. not that great with Diablo, but I blame the set. I'd probably be able to do this stuff more easily if I had a better set. But as you can see, basically I'm turning this one backwards and just rocking it in, throwing it out and through. Also, I've seen a couple techniques for just moving it around your body. Like, I'll try and show you one right now. This is the one that I usually did before I learned the other one. And I don't really like the other one all that much, but it works. So, oops. Wait, when that happens. The way I did it was I just kind of maneuvered it around my body, you know, pretty simple, easy to understand. None of the strings crossed over each other. I would just kind of do it like this. We go over my arm. If I could get this going nice and quick. I would just keep it so that the sticks stayed level, back around, and over my head. And I guess that's not really around my body, it's more around my head, but if you keep it low enough, you know, it looks like it's around the body. But to get it lower, you kind of have to let your sticks cross and let the string tangle. So get it going nice and fast. And then this, and then you gotta spin it clockwise, counterclockwise twice out in front of your sticks, and then it's free again. So to recap that one, you take it and you cross one stick over, and then you cross it over again. So it creates two loops. It's not wrapped around the Diablo like this. It's wrapped like this. And it's 2 times. So then if you do it around your left shoulder to your right shoulder, then the way to get it out those loops away is just to spin it out in front of your sticks twice, counterclockwise. So, well, counterclockwise from your perspective. To you guys, it looks like it's it looks clockwise, but from my perspective, it's counterclockwise. So again, crosses over, cross the. I did something weird right there. I did like half mine and half that other way. But as you can see, it crossed over. The sticks went over each other. Again, and again, and that's 2, 1, 2, and it's free. And that's pretty much it. I covered leg, body, arm. Which also, you can just experiment with that. A bunch of different ways. You can incorporate them into each other. So have fun with it. And there you go.